How do I know it's recording? I won't sit until I know.
You can look at the button that's recording. They also can't see you unless you sit. They can't see you.
Okay. I'll sit now that it's happening.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Brittany Ledesma and welcome back to a new episode of the Just Okay podcast. Today I have my guest, Phillip Garcia.
Hey, I'm Phillip Garcia. I'm the host of the Just Okay podcast with Brittany Ledesma.
Whoa. Now, today is...
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday, my dude.
There's football going on right now.
Yeah, there is.
I'm here.
Yeah, we just drove his moped around through the city. So cool.
And when she says we drove it around, she means we. Because when I offer Brittany to get on the back of my moped, she steers it from the back. Yeah, you think that's real cute, don't you? When you're back there going, no, I want to go right here, and you just tuck your knee. Like, we're going to die.
I feel like I'm in Mario Kart.
There's two wheels. There's half as many wheels.
I think I probably have a better idea of how to get where we're going.
I'm also, that's what's funny is that sometimes it does just feel like there's an autopilot on the bike. Like, sometimes I'm like, wow, I guess I really could just let her get us there if I wanted to. I just have to brake when I see brake lights and go when I don't see brake lights.
It's human Mario Kart.
No, 150cc, motorcycles only. It's not Mario Kart.
Oh.
Austin, there are some characters on the road.
There are some characters.
Seen some turtles. Coin. A lot of coin.
What, pennies?
Just coin in general.
Bitcoin?
Ruble.
Oh.
Yin, yang. What is it? No, that's not what it's called. It's
I
called
have pesos
yen.
in my car. But like...
I called yin,
$2.
yin, yang. We can't... Okay.
I'm tired. I have spent the last 3 days up till like 3 a.m. And yesterday was like my first day not having to stay up as late. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I'm losing my mind.
How many hours are you getting? What would you say?
Of sleep? I probably had 5.
Okay, we're on the same page then, because last night I got 4, and then last night I got 6.
You mean last night and the night before? Yeah.
See, why do we even have to say the words we say? I think we're good enough friends to just go like this. I'm
sorry, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah, this week has been super draining, but it's been a lot of fun. I had Freaky Friday on Friday at midnight at the Vulcan Gas Company, which was super cool. The old venue sold, and so I had to move it, and I'm just super grateful to my manager, Cam Ludwig, who let me do the show there. It went great. It was a lot of fun. And then I'm a brand girl now.
I forget this is like a vlog, too. Isn't it? Or is it a podcast?
This is the podcast, not the vlog.
Okay.
But yeah, I just catching up on my life. Do you want them to just not know what's going on with me?
No, I did.
They deserve to know. The people deserve to know, Phillip.
I just forgot your format for a second. But there is video in here of like what's going on, no?
Yeah, sometimes. If I have, like when Darian and I talked about how he was on the moped, I inserted the video of him, or the pic of him on the moped.
Okay.
Which is one of my favorite photos ever. But yeah, this week has been busy. I also got some new glasses in. Phillip's wearing the other ones, and I haven't taken them off. They're my favorite thing in the world, and I love them so much. And they have replaced my dog. Also, I leave to New York in 1 week from 6 days. Shit, I leave in 6 days, which is so exciting. I'm going for the month of October with Dylan, and I'm nervous. I've never been away from home that long.
This isn't home.
This is my home.
This is where you grew up.
Yeah, but I don't
Austin and New York, same thing.
Except New York will have better weather.
Maybe. They may already be too cold.
But I love cold weather. Yeah. Cold weather's the tits. It's sick.
My first time visiting New York was like in a February trip. So it was 4 degrees with like a -5 wind chill. And I was waiting outside to like watch SNL.
Oh, did you get it?
No, that's the New York. We left because it was miserable.
Yeah.
That's the New York that I've like first knew. And the second time I went back was in the winter again. But I stayed for like 3 months. It was like, or not 3 months entirely. Like it was like there, back, and then like there for an extent, and then came back.
Nice.
And then that time was during the summer, and that was really nice.
Hell yeah. So. I used to go up there to New Jersey for Christmases, so we would always like go take the subway. Because instead of staying with my family like we could have, we would always get a hotel, so we didn't, Christmas time is the worst when family decides to stay with you instead of getting their own place to stay nearby, because having so many people in the house at once, too much.
Right.
We would go get up, stay right on the Hudson, and then have our own mini Christmas, like, not like, you know, like have our own little thing there.
Yeah. Sorry, I got really high right before this.
That's fine. Me too. It's hitting me a little bit.
What's going on?
Today's fucking weird. It's weird. I think we're just like running out of energy and our bodies are like, hey, you're getting a little delirious now. A little loopy.
Right.
I mean...
That is what happened, and I don't think,
Yesterday, I spent like 3 hours just talking to people on 6th Street with Fuzzy. I was filming a video. And, oh my God, I hate human interaction so much. Interpersonal communication, not a fan.
Yeah. I think if I didn't do comedy, I would do taxes.
I was really interested in, like, criminal justice, so I think, and, like, psychology, so maybe, like, forensic psychology.
That's all people, though.
Yeah, but not having to, like, deal with, like, learning about the craziness I enjoy. That or, like, working in a morgue could be kind of fun. I would love to work in a morgue. If anyone has access to a morgue or works there, can I shadow you for a day? Let me know.
Maybe sales.
Oh, fuck that. You would be good at sales.
That's what I was thinking, because, like, I said I don't want to be around people, but I know I gotta play my strong suit.
Yeah.
I do big sales.
My mom's a real estate agent, and growing up, my mom's a real estate agent, and growing up, she would hate taking me with her to open houses or anything because I would talk about how shitty the house was she was trying to sell to people. I was like, really? That room is so small. Your kid's gonna hate it. It's like, y'all could get a better place.
It's crazy to think that you've been the exact same person since you were a child.
I don't get what that
When
means.
my mom was a realtor, she was an apartment locator. And I went with her one time, and I had to go with her because I guess she was like babysitting me. It's probably the same scenario. And I ran into a sliding glass door because I thought it was open.
That's some shit you would do.
Right, and then I told my mom, I just thought it was open. It's so clean.
What a good compliment. What, you know, people
Man, I probably could have been a doctor or something.
See, if we had people who did the bare minimum for their jobs, we wouldn't have problems like that. You wouldn't be running into glass doors. You would see the streaks. If I would be the worst cleaning lady. I would say, it's clean enough.
I'm excited that you're going to New York.
Me too.
It's good to have a reason to go back there. It's funny that it's going to be...
Well, you're going to be doing...
Phillip
is doing the main room at the Comedy Store in October.
Yeah, I booked a flight for LA.
That's going to be awesome.
I know, I'm excited about it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much of it I can disclose.
Well, we'll leave it at that then.
Yeah. I'm headlining the main room at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, okay.
No, it's for real. I'm not joking with you. I don't joke about things.
Phillip.
I'm being serious.
We also just did Darian Irwin's podcast where they made us talk about Transformers. And what do I know nothing about and have never seen in my life? Transformers.
And me, Shia LaBeouf's a good friend of mine, so I had a lot to talk about.
I haven't seen most movies. All the movies they brought up during that podcast I haven't seen. I haven't seen Holes. I haven't seen anything Tom Cruise is in.
Right.
Like, I've never, like, all the ones they were naming, I hadn't seen it. Maybe I've seen something, but I just can't think of it.
And I have Tom's number. We called him up. It was a good time.
It was a great time. We jumped on the couch, reenacted the whole Oprah thing. It was great. Yeah, this week I went to my favorite coffee shop here.
Lazy Days.
Lucky Lab.
Lazy, you're pronouncing it wrong. You're saying, what are you saying? It's Lazy Days.
I went to Lucky Lab and they were having an event. You're making this so much harder for me to edit. Can you not? Because my goal was to just upload this once it's done. Now I have to cut it and listen through.
What do you mean? Why do you have to cut it?
Because it's so slow moving. It's better with cuts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Oh my god. Basically, I went to my favorite. It was Philip's anniversary this week with his girlfriend. 1 year. Wow. Okay. And you know what? I go to Lucky Lab. Guess what they're handing out? Free Plan B from Planned Parenthood. So like the great good friend I am, I gave him a Plan B. Because you know what? For your anniversary, I wanted to give you the gift of a nut. You're welcome.
I'm never going to use it. I'm a Catholic.
Shut up.
I don't believe in any contraceptive.
Ew.
I don't believe in sex before marriage.
I
believe that a marriage is a holy and sacred unity made before God.
Oh my God. I had a purity ring growing up, but I only got it because all the other girls were getting them. And, like, I knew I didn't want to be pure because I was like, you know what? It seems like sex could be fun, but I'll pretend I'm afraid of the pee.
So you wore a purity ring?
I actually lost it. I have no idea how, but I lost my purity ring, and people asked what happened because everyone, like, it was 7th, 8th grade wearing purity rings, and everyone was just like, it was like the Jonas Brothers had them, and so we were all wearing purity rings, and then I just lost mine, and people, like, were all gossiping, like, oh my God, did you see Brittany's not wearing her purity ring anymore? And I was like, I just lost it. I wish someone would have wanted to...
Who would just take it off to, like, if you were wearing a purity ring, it probably is because the social standard is to have it on. You just keep it on. You keep lying.
Yeah.
I mean, you already sinned once by having sex before marriage. You might as well keep
Oh my
sitting
God.
and lying to your friends about not having it.
My booty hole. No, I'm joking.
It's a red ring or a brown ring.
Brown ring? Ew. I'm just not into anal. I feel like girls that are too into anal,
How did we
that's
get
a
here?
red flag.
I know how we got here. We just got here, but I just want to clear. How did we get here?
Purity rings?
No,
anal.
anal.
Yeah. Because I feel like...
Everyone I know who had a purity ring has a kid now. What do you think about that? Think that's a little ironic?
I had a purity ring and I don't have a kid. I don't have a kid. I don't! Oh my God! Why are you looking at me like that? I've never had a kid. I just don't...
You don't want your fan base to know you're a mom?
Oh my God! I feel like, one, it would be hot if I were a mom.
No, not because... Only because at this point, everyone would be wondering, where's the kid?
It's...
She's clearly negligent to the child.
Oh my God.
She never posted about it.
Yeah, I would never have a child this young. I know personally I could not take care of a kid because I can barely take care of myself and my dog. My parents and I aren't close like that. I couldn't ask them to take care of the kid.
You have a little boy, 6 pounds, 8 ounces.
Ew, I wouldn't have a kid. I want to have a kid via surrogate.
What's his name?
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shit, you are ready to be a parent. You're right.
Brittany has a baby.
Shaquille O'Neal Ledesma.
Little Shaquille O'Neal Ledesma.
Oh, you should adopt a kid. You can teach it to edit.
I did get really,
teach it to produce.
whenever, I was thinking, because I saw it on a show, I was like, wouldn't it be so fun to, like, file adoption papers for, like, a friend and I, and we just, like, take care of this kid, no one, and
You down?
we could foster a kid together?
Yeah.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
you get him. We're gonna have to do. Let's get custody figured out and child support.
So I say they're gonna have to be, if we're gonna foster a kid, they should at least be,
Are we doing 50-50 or?
I would say, like, at
primary
least,
custody?
like, 6 years old, because then, like,
You need primary.
we can figure out if the kid is cool or not.
Yeah.
We can figure out the vibe check, you know, like, whenever you adopt a kid, the first thing you want to do is do a vibe check.
Right. No. 6 is too old. We're thinking like 2.
No, because I need it to be able to go up my stairs.
We need to sit this kid in front of a Premiere Pro editing board at 2, so it understands what it's doing by 4, so that at 6, it's a prodigy.
So we're going to have our kid be the greatest video editor of all time.
Greatest podcast PA you've ever met. Easy.
I don't want that for my kid. I want my kid to be like, maybe he wants to be you know what? I want my kid to be whatever they want to be. As long as it makes me money. So what we're going to do is put it in a bunch of different hobbies. So like ballet, basketball, football, lacrosse. It's going to get so tired of these hobbies, but eventually it will choose which one it likes. I need to stop calling the kid Annette. But
I told you to name him.
little Shaquille will figure out what he likes.
Shaquille, get the fuck behind that keyboard.
Shaquille, make me money.
This is sounding better and better every second.
I just think if I were to have a kid, we need to, like, let it do whatever it wants to do with its life. But little Shaquille, you know. It is a gender neutral name, by the way.
Shaquille?
Yeah.
True.
Okay. Shakelby?
No.
Shaquille?
No, Shaquille is... That's interesting that it is a general... It is well. You could name a boy or a girl.
Shaquille.
Shaquille.
Yeah, so Shaquille is going to do whatever they decide to do with their lives, but as long as they are successful and plan on paying for my comfy life.
What do you think about a girl named Travis?
That could would be cute. I do think it's cute when girls are named guy names. Because when I was a kid, I wanted to be named Sam so badly.
I wanted to be Nick.
You could be a Nick. It'd be kind of douchey, though.
Right.
I feel like if you were a Nick, you'd be doing the stat cup thing.
Ugh.
What was that stuff? Cut back, but whenever they did the speed stacking.
Ooh, I hate to think there's a life or a timeline where I'm really good at speed.
I feel like there is a timeline.
You too.
Yeah, I wanted to be. I'm open about it. I wanted to be good at
about my past life.
I'm open about that. I wanted to be really good at the speed stacking thing. Those were so cool. I love as seen on TV products. I'm a big fan.
I was Chinese in my last life.
Okay.
I know that because at night I speak Chinese to myself in my bathroom.
Maybe you're going through something.
No.
It could be a mental thing. I feel like that. Did you know a big common like manic theme for like people who are manic? A big theme in a lot of like manic episodes is like thinking they're Jesus Christ, or like it's really religious based, which is so scary to think about because like there's such a fine line between being religious and then like having like being in a manic episode. I learned that on TikTok.
You know what I learned on TikTok? That if you do this stretch, you can eliminate your lower back pain in 15 minutes.
I learned about a stretch that heals all your emotional trauma, which I feel like isn't accurate.
I can't tell you how many times someone has given me medical advice and gone, 1 second, let me try to find it real quick in my life. And I'm like, what?
That is fun. It is funny that like for medical advice that we're like, yeah, I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's like, is it gonna work? I learned about this thing over COVID where you rub your hands together like this and then it helps you shit. You'll have a bowel movement in the like next 15 minutes if you do that. Don't do it. You're at my house. There's one bathroom and there is no filter. No.
What's that gonna do for me?
There's no ventilation.
What's this gonna do?
I don't know.
There's a whole other thing coming right here.
Ew. Ew. I don't like that noise. I have nothing else to add. This is a very short episode.
What was your last episode about, Darian?
I don't remember my last episode. Fuzzy? Fuzzy was my last episode. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just kind of tired. I really wanted to continue to upload today just so, like, one, I can stay on schedule and also give y'all some, content. Life is just really busy right now, and I'm trying to stay with it. I was talking about red flags last night on the streets, and my favorite thing someone said was fedoras. And it's like, one, that's not just a red flag. Like, you're never gonna talk to someone that has a fedora. Like, if I ever accidentally, like, met this really cute guy or really cute girl, and then I go back to their place and I see a fedora, I'm out. I would like to think that's something you catch in someone's personality, that their personality is so obviously awful that you can sense the fedora.
I'm gonna start wearing one right now.
Damn it, Philip.
Do you have one?
Why are you creating problems that don't need to exist?
Could you imagine how annoying I would look in
You
one?
would be so annoying with a fedora.
Holy shit.
People-
I kind of make sense. I feel like I'm already kind of a fedora guy.
Yeah, you have a moped.
Right?
You dress like you're retired in Florida at the age of 50 plus.
I'm a fedora guy
Damn it.
without a fedora.
No.
So I can wear them.
You're not as annoying as a fedora guy. Stop it. I don't like this conversation. I don't enjoy where it's going. We don't need to create fights for no reason.
What?
Stop it. You know how I feel.
About fedoras?
Yeah.
Really strongly, apparently.
Well, I think everyone... Well, because that one just makes sense. Someone said snoring was their red flag. I was like, yeah, I don't want to be with someone who's going to have a sleep apnea mask on their face for the rest of their life.
That's not nice. My mom has to wear one of those. She's single. She deserves love.
She may be single, but the sleep apnea mask might be why.
That's not true.
Why is she single?
Because men her age are terrible.
That's true. Your mom's a joy. Sorry.
40 to 60 range right now, it's not good.
Yeah. Well.
So if you're 20, 22...
And you want to fuck his mom?
You got a pipe on you? Can you bleep that out?
No.
Pipe? Can you bleep pipe out?
No.
Pipe.
I'm gonna leave the pipe in there. Ew. Ew. I texted some guy. Do you want to say trying to pipe?
That's pretty feisty. That's
I've never.
aggressive.
Is it too aggressive?
That's something a creepy man in a bar.
Well,
would say.
it's more like a joke. I'm not like genuine about like it's a joking like.
It is a joke.
Yeah.
I mean, that is, because,
Yeah, like, I would never actually say trying to pipe, but it was more like a, God, maybe I did come off really creepy. Yeah. Am I learning something about me? God damn it.
I always get kicked out when I yelled at the plumbing section at Home Depot. So.
I've been talking about it a lot on stage right now.
Piping?
No, being bisexual and how, like, it's harder for women to hit on women, I think. Well, it's harder because women actually have to put ourselves out there if we're trying to, like, hook up with another chick. But, like, when you're, like, because with, like, men, generally, they just hit on us whether we want it or not.
Yeah.
You know? And so, like, I think that's why a lot of bi women have a harder time dating women, at least in my experience, because I'm not someone who really, like, every girl I've, like, hooked up with, it's been because of, like, a dating app, except for one, but that was it. I just don't have I'm a pussy. I'm a pussy. I don't approach people. I don't feel I don't know how.
I think confidence is a state of mind.
Confidence is a state of mind, but I also, like, can never, it's hard to tell if a woman likes you because, like, if, like...
You can ask.
Well, I'm like, are you complimenting me? Like, do you like my shirt or do you like my shirt? Yeah, I don't know. You just have to be really straightforward, and, like, I'm getting better at it because, like, gotta be straightforward. You can't beat around the bush, even though that's a goal. Haha.
See, you say that, but I imagine when you're being gay is pretty easy. You just
well, I went on a date with this one girl.
Good-looking guy, like if you're like a gay guy, you know.
I'm just a pussy, I think, because I don't like hitting on men either, and I've been getting more comfortable with that recently, but I still don't like it. I hate the putting myself out there. I'm terrified of rejection. Like, I was handing out flyers with Fuzzy the other day for my show, and then again for the Door Guy show. We were barking last night, and it's so much rejection, and I don't think I'm like, get rejected, but it was more abrasive than I've ever had before. So it's just more like...
You were rejected by somebody?
I was... When you're handing out when you're barking, there's so much rejection. I'm like, that's part of why I don't put myself out there. I have such a big fear of rejection.
Sounds like that's a good practice for...
Yeah, no, it's really helped me, actually. I'm like, Cam is, like, having me bark more out there because I'm getting better at it, but, God, I think it's something I have to do for my mental health.
You have to find a way to be personable immediately.
Yeah.
Barkers are typically predatory, like, in a way that's like, no, like, take this shit from me. Like, but if you come across as a person like, hey, I'm sympathetic to your evening, and I understand you're just trying to have a good time, and listen, I'm just trying to do this because they're paying me to do it. Here's this, but you don't even have to say all that. You just gotta come across it with that understanding.
I just say, like, hey, I don't know if y'all have anything going on tonight, but if y'all don't, y'all should definitely check this out. That's kind of like my go-to thing. But the thing is with Fuzzy, because he's a dude, they always take it, I think. But for me, whenever I try to hand it to people, they'll just ignore me because I'm tinier and easier to, like, ignore.
That's hilarious.
So there's, like, different aspects with barking. It was interesting for him because he was like, nah. And then he was like, yeah, actually, they did just ignore the fuck out of you. But I think...
That's crazy.
I'm figuring out how to bark better, though. I did it for a couple hours. But I'm glad got through it. So this has been the episode, I think.
You said that 3 times now.
I mean it this time.
Let's do one more episode.
Okay. Oh. Do you have anything you want to add?
No.
Okay.
I've got the new VR headset that I've kind of been playing around with.
You're going to be doing virtual Red Band with it, right?
No, I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it yet, but ideally, that'd be kind of neat. I don't know.
That'd be twite. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I love you, and I hope y'all have consensual sex.
What the fuck? Who is... You know, it might be a general concern with your audience.
Well, you rather me not say consensual sex?
No, I would, yeah.
Yeah, like,
no,
see?
for sure. I hope all sex is consensual.
But sadly, well, unconsensual sex, that's rape. Just saying. I hope you don't do that.
What the fuck? There's 2 what the fucks. You want to say something else that's really,
What?
Oh, wait, rape is bad?
Yeah, rape is bad.
Don't do that.
It's not hot.
Holy cow.
Rape is not, like, a cool thing to do. I think rape is, like, kind of mean.
Exactly. I think it's rude.
I think it's just, like, that's, like, not respecting someone's boundaries. And
it's non-consensual, which is what you originally started with. Let's stick with the platform.
Okay,
I want everyone that listens to this podcast
rape isn't consent, and rape is not cool.
I think we're breaking the rape meter here.
If you want to be cool, ask for consent. And honor their consent.